music program at Walnut Hills High School. And thanks to everyone who has organized this, most particularly Maura. Thank you, Maura, for all that you did in putting together this party. It's always a great treat to have everyone and celebrate the great music making that happens at Walnut. And it's a particular pleasure for both Tay and me to enjoy this in the comfort of our own home. Anyway, we've got two kids at are at Walnut. Son Jack, who is now at Indiana University studying recording arts, and he confided in me just a few weeks ago. He said, "The best class I ever took was music theory. It has put me so far ahead of anyone else with Mr. LeBourne." So, and our daughter Alma, who is now a junior at Walnut, and we also have a very special guest with us, Jessica Chu, who is from Taiwan, from New Taipei City, our sister city in Taiwan. Right. And now, please welcome the MC for this evening, Ed LeBourne.
Good evening. My name is Ed LeBourne, and I'm the Finance Department Chair at Walnut Hills. I'm my 18th year at Walnut Hills, and I wanted to just thank John and Taya for opening up your house. Thank you very much. And then obviously for Mara for kind of making this happen. And of course, Debbie Heldman for everything that she does. And also, he just slipped in here, Mr. John Chambers, our new principal. Thank you for your support. I want to do a quick introduction of our faculty that are here. Some could not be here this evening, unfortunately. This is Mr. Andrew Peoples, one of our band directors, also our jazz band director. Mr. John Caligari, our orchestra director. Mr. Brett Albright, one of our choir directors. And Mr. Dims will be coming in here shortly with the choir. He's also another one of our choir directors. We have Mr. Richard Cantor, who is actually one of our head band directors, and he is the conductor of the Junior High SIWI, the Cincinnati Youth Wind Ensemble. It's a program run out of CCM. And he just became the conductor of the junior high group, and they have a rehearsal at 5:30, so that's where he is now. And then Mr. Chris Gibson, our string teacher, other string teacher, could not be here this evening. So I wanted to say again, thank you all for your supports. I know you support us today. I know you've supported us in the past, and I'm sure, hoping you'll see which a wonderful group of students that you assist on a regular basis, a yearly basis. We certainly appreciate it, everything that you do, and I know a lot of proud alum here. And I know these kids are going to do you proud. So, but introduce Mr. Andrew Peoples to talk about the jazz ensemble.
Hello, thank you so much for inviting us to be into your home and for all that you do to support Walnut Hills High School. This is my second year here. I've lived in Cincinnati for 15 years, and I knew of the reputation of the school, but I was not intimately familiar with it until 2 years ago, and I have fallen in love with the place. And I so appreciate the many wonderful gifts we have, and I appreciate the specific challenges we have at Walnut, which is where so many of our alumni and supporters come into such a huge role to support these young people into being very successful adults, which is what we hope to turn them into or to play a part in. Our jazz program has two ensembles. We have a full big band, which is a complete band, so we have 5 saxophones, 4 trombones, 4 trumpets, and a full rhythm section. And then we have a combo class, which is what you're going to see. Now, these are not all members of the combo class, but they're all people who've been part of that. So this would be a more intimate setting, so 3 or 4 or 5 people. This particular year, we are going to Chicago for a 3-day trip. So that's part of what we're doing here is we're going to be getting the sort of practice that we need for the trip. We're going to be doing a lot of combo playing there. So the group that's coming before you is 4 of our students. We have Jack Early on the bass, he's a junior. We have Edgar Byers on the tenor saxophone, also a junior. We have Victor Madeline on the guitar, he's a sophomore. And then we have an 8th grader named Luke Early. So they'll be playing 2 tunes for you, Impressions and Blue Train by John Coltrane. So here they are.